guys, welcome back. This is me, Bruce, with another episode of High Voltage, and I will do a quick PvP raid video. And my main problem at the moment is I'm pretty short in gold, so I have to be careful because Dr. Terror is beaten already, and I don't have a daily reward coming soon, and also OP reward is not coming really soon, so I have to be really careful. And I've loaded up 5 boats of Hookas and 3 boats of heavies, and I've boosted the Magma Masterpieces and the Gunboat Energy Masterpiece, and I will raid a few bases now. And but again, I have to be really careful with the gold. And the first guy, this is this Chinese anchor guy. Probably he's a Chinese anchorman, I don't know. He got no ice statues, so this will be comparably easy. Let's attack, and you probably already guessed it. I will do some smoky hookah action here because people asked me, and I was really very reluctant to do a smoky hookah video for quite some time now, for several reasons. The main reason being that I'm not a big fan of the smoky hookah strategy for one simple reason. It is, in my opinion, not enough gameplay, and so this is, in my opinion, a bit unfortunate. Because you all know me, I play hookah mainly for the reason that I get so much action out of my attacks, and everything that has to do with smokes means less action, so I'm not overly inclined to use that strategy too much. But then again, I figured I don't want to keep it from you guys, so let's do it. And yeah, in any way, it is definitely a pretty strong strategy. It is working very well, and lately a lot of people are using it, and about 50% of all attacks on my base are actually smoky hookah attacks. And this is also the reason why I changed my base design, and also why I will switch from the second shock blaster to a laser beam, because it is just too much smoky hookah. And I need one more shock there and one more smoke. This was actually quite messy flaring on top there. And but alright, let's flare the core and one shock there. And I think I don't even have enough gunboat energy for a shock now. And this is very unfortunate, but it's going down pretty fast. And it was actually quite messy. But yeah, I'm getting raided so much by smoky hookah. And my feeling is that a lot of people can raid me with smoky hookah who could not raid me otherwise. And I lost 1 heavy and 10 Hookas. Those 10 Hookas were quite unfortunate. And it's somewhat, you know, I don't know, it seems to be a bit, I will be quite honest here, it seems quite fishy. And but alright, I mean, it's a totally valid strategy, so I fully understand that people are using it, but it is a bit fishy in my opinion, because it allows you to beat bases that especially people that are not that overly strong. Did he just boost his statues? No, he didn't. In any way, this one will be a bit more tricky. Let's see how I approach this one here. Yeah, okay, he's online anyway. I'm not overly inclined to use it too much because it's not enough action. It seems a bit fishy, and I was quite annoyed by it because so many people were using it, and so I changed my base design, and I will now, in about 12 hours, I will deploy a laser beam instead of a shock blaster to make it so much more difficult for people to actually use that strategy on me. And hopefully this will do the desired effect and keep those fishy smoky hookah attacks from my base. But alright, I mean, it is how it is. People are using it. I understand why people are using it. It is totally valid. And so yeah, in any way, let's take this one out here and land the troops, and I think I will go between the iron mine and the radar. I will go through there. This seems like a very nice pathway there for my troops to take. And guys, go there, and the laser beam is already making life difficult for me, so let's flare over there now. There we go. and I have to be really careful now because a lot of my Sukas are severely hurt already. And yeah, as you can see, if someone plays a laser beam, it gets so much more difficult for those smoky hookahs right away. And this is why I need that laser beam instead of shock blaster. Yeah, shock blaster. And let's flare over there one more time and go with a med kit. And as soon as the smoke lifts, I will be able to shock here and here and here, and that should do the trick. And yes, it's going down. And this guy Kevin, I actually remember him from I think like half a year ago. He popped up on my map half a year ago, and I did a video with him like 6 months ago. So funny that this Kevin came up again, and again the strategy worked quite well. But then again, it was again a bit messy. I think the beginning was a bit messy. I lost a few troops there, but that's alright. And I'm not losing too much gold, which is good. And let's insta refinish the troops, and hopefully that guy will be offline now. Here, that Chappy 99. Hopefully he will be offline so that I can attack him. No, he's still online. So this means we have to tackle another guy. And this heavy GG guy, he is his space is too heavily boosted with a really nasty base design to do it with smoky hookah, so we'll do it with regular hookah, but I will keep that for last because I have to be careful with the gold. And this guy is also, in my opinion, not really a smoky hookah base, or at least I can't see how this should be done with smoky hookah. Let me quickly think about it. I mean, the rocket launchers are coming from both left and right, and there's this one rocket launcher. I mean, I could shock the shock launcher and the rocket launcher, and also I guess the laser beam, and then it might work. But I have to be very careful. The main problem, I think, is the laser beam, and then also the rocket launchers on the left and the right. They will target the Sukas. So I think this is not the best base to actually do a smoky hookah attack, but rather go with a regular hookah attack. So let's see if he's now offline. No, he isn't, which is quite unfortunate. So I will replace that boat here with one boat of heavies. There we go, bam. Waste of diamonds there, really total waste of diamonds. And go for this guy with a regular Hooka strategy. And I mean, I will be able to shock that cluster here, so this is good. I think I will take out the two rocket launchers on the left and the right, and then just go from there. And it should be alright, should be good. I go with some critters in the beginning, like I always do. Basically standard approach there. And I mean, considering the fact that he is boosted, he got some ice going on. It will be a bit difficult because this particular base design is not that bad actually, in my opinion. I don't know how it actually defends against warriors. I really don't know. Also the same against tanks, because there's so much free GBE on the beach, so that I can imagine that it will be quite easy for tanks. But honestly, I really don't know. So, and let me quickly think. Should I take out the rocket launcher there? I don't think that makes sense. No, I don't think I will take it out. And let's spread the troops around the beach. There we go, bam. And once again, make them spread. Make the hookah spread. This is the thing to go here. And that laser beam is already causing problems. And guys, by the way, sorry that I have that scratchy voice, but all the smoking at the moment, it is scratchy. It is a scratchy voice, and there's not much I can do about it, but I think it should be good enough to do that video. And maybe I should smoke less. I really don't know. I'm not overly inclined to smoke less because I like smoking very much. But then again, it is probably not the healthiest habits to have. So yeah, in any way, one more shock over there. And I think now I did not miss the boom cannon. It would have been very annoying if I would have missed the boom cannon. And let's go with one last shock there. And yes, this is all looking very good. And as you can see, the regular Hooka strategy here works pretty well. And no reason to start getting fancy with the smoky Hooka strategy there. I mean, ultimately it comes down to how you beat the base the most effective and also efficient way. and 8 heavies and 3 Sukas on this particular base design with that boost is not too bad in my opinion. So yeah, this went actually very well. So let's reload the troops, and oh, there's a tech going on. Oh nice, Nong is taking down Distortion. But I will bring a Taskforce Operations video later on where I will focus on that, solely focus on that. So let me quickly see if this guy is offline now. Is he offline now? No, he's still online, so there's no need to load up 5 boats of Sukas. So let's quickly scout that heavy GG guy and have a look at his base design, because it is pretty nasty. It is very, very anti-smoky Hooka, as you can see. I mean, it is still totally doable, but there's this laser beam that is causing problems, and there's this rocket shock launcher in the corner, the mortar. I mean, it is, in my opinion, it is doable with smoky Hooka, but it is not easy with smoky Hooka. I mean, his boost is pretty high. So I honestly don't know how I would want to approach that one, but I guess I would go over the left side and just go from there. That's this shock launcher. I mean, this is actually a pretty good base design, I have to say. It is really, really good, and I mean, it is doable with smoky Hooka, that's for sure. But I think it will be problematic with my gunboat energy. And with that laser beam is really very nasty. I have to say, that laser beam is very nasty, guys. Let me quickly think. I think I will go over the left side. I think this seems to be the most efficient strategy. And yes, I think I will do that. Let's reload the troops and do it, and see how it goes. And I might consider bringing 5 boats of heavies here, but I will go with 4 boats first and see how it goes. But before I do that, one more quick check if this guy's offline now. No, he's still online. So let's tackle that really nasty, heavy, Gigi, Chigi, Quiggy, whatever guy. And yeah, okay, I will need to take out that one rocket launcher here, that's for sure. I will do it with with 2 artillery shells and 2 barrages and 1 artillery shell, I guess. And hopefully I will get a bit free gunboat energy there. Yes, I did. Okay, this is really odd. I need to retreat, guys, because 2 barrages and 1 artillery shell need to do the trick. I cannot waste 2 artillery shells there. 2 barrages and 1 artillery. It's always, I always confuse them too, but you know what I mean. Because I cannot afford splashing precious gunboat energy here, especially with this particular base design. I really need to make sure that it's going down. So hopefully the rocket launcher will go down now. Yes, it goes down, so very nice. And now I have to think about taking out the second rocket launcher. Will it be worth it? I'm not entirely sure, but I think I will do it because it will make life so much easier for me. But then again, I will need to shock anyway. Once I approach that area over there, I will need to shock anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much, I guess. And it will also be a waste, but then again, I think it will only cost me 1 barrage and 3 artillery shells, and I will get a bit of gunboat energy back there. So I will actually do it and take it out and make my life easier. And I think hopefully this will go down with 3 artillery shells now, because it looks like it's not going down with 3 artillery shells, which is super hyper annoying. Please go down with 3 artillery shells. Yes, this is, frankly, I don't know what to say about that. This is so super annoying. Do I want to waste another artillery shell there? I will do it because I cannot be bothered now. I don't want to retreat again and do it again. So this is why I will land the troops now and just go for it. And I'm landing the heavies on the inside of the base or on the right side. So they will actually absorb the rocket launcher there. And my Sukas will be protected, and as you can see, this is working actually pretty well. But I will go with 1 smoke node there. I think I will go with a 2nd smoke node there, just to be sure that my troops don't get into the reach of the rocket launcher, because if the rocket launcher would pick up my Sukas, it would be over right away. And let's flare over there one more time and go with 1 more smoke there to get my troops there safely. And I think I will need to go with a shock on the shock blaster and with a critter box there to distract the boom cannon and the cannons. And I think I need to keep the shock blaster shocked. Yes, there we go. And the next shock, I think I will put it, where will I toss the next shock? I think I will do it again on the shock blaster, because the shock blaster is dangerous. It is a very dangerous defensive item, and it needs to go down as soon as possible. And I will now go with the critter box on the left, on the right side. And guys, take out that shock blaster. Take out that shock blaster. Once that shock blaster's out, I can relocate on the right side over there. There we go. Now it is time to do that, and I really need a shock now. Yes, there's the shock, very nice. Fast, fast, fast. Yes, this went very well. And guys, do your damage, do your damage. You don't have that much time. The shock launcher will soon come out of the freeze, and until then you have to do it, guys. Do it fast, fast, fast. And this is looking horrible now. This is looking like it will be a fail. This is just horrible, guys. Oh my god, this is so super close. Unbelievable. Super annoying. Super hyper annoying. This heavy quickie guy, super annoying, and this is such a waste of gold and a waste of diamonds. Unbelievable, horrible.